Okay, please let me know if, Janine, maybe if you can text me quickly, let me know that I'm up and live and you can actually see this. I'll wait for someone to unmute and shout at me if they can't. Okay, so we are going to talk VIP groups. I'm going to give you a little bit of background information about social media, selling. I'm going to give you some resources. We are going to flip through this quite quickly because these are all resources and tools that you can be checking out on your own. And I want to make sure that we value your time this morning and then that you get to put these into pockets of your day. Okay, so there was an amazing article. There's actually a new article I haven't even read yet on Forbes as well. I'm excited to grab that. But this is 35 e-commerce statistics of 2024. Okay, the insight that is in this article, if you've ever seen this or you've watched this, please comment, drop some information into the chat. Just some of the stats. I'm not even going to read through them. I'm just going to read the headlines. E-commerce sales are expected to grow 8.8% in 2024. Okay, we run an online business. You're not tracking your growth month by month. Let me just tell you, it's possible. Okay, we're seeing it. Forbes is talking about it. The global e-commerce market is expected to total 6.3 trillion in 2024. Okay, that's e-commerce is everything, everyone. It's not just people that you think you're seeing selling things. You're part of that. You're a part of the e-commerce. By 2027, it's only like 2.5 years away. The e-commerce market is expected to total over 7.9 trillion. Can we just pause for a quick second? Can you think about the number trillion, like 1 trillion? Can you think about that for like even 1 million, 1 billion? You know, like if I gave you $100, what would you do with it? If I gave you $1,000, what would you do with it? If I gave you $100,000, what would you do with it? Like that's a scratch of what 1 trillion, let alone 7.9 trillion. Okay, just think about how big of a jump 6.3 to 7.9 trillion. I just want to put that into perspective because sometimes we read numbers and just kind of fly over them, take them for granted. Social media commerce is expected to reach 8.5 trillion by 2030. Okay. Again, take note on 2030. Like that's, yes, it's the future, but we're not far, guys. And 8.5 trillion. Okay. 106.8 million people in the United States shop on social media. The percentage is about the same for Canadians. They just have an American actual finite number there. Millennials shop on social media the most. 55% of people aged 18 to 24 in the United States have made a purchase on social media. Have you made a purchase on social media? I know I have. So these are really incredible statistics, and there's a lot of noise about like which platform and which this and which that, and like baby steps. This is going to be an evolution. This is not, you know, you just wake up and decide that you're going to have a whole piece of that. You got to warm the oven. You've got to go get the plates. You know, this is a process. So don't get overwhelmed by these numbers. Just know that you are already a part of this and you get to have more of it if you should decide. Okay, so why a Facebook group? First of all, if you don't have a Facebook group or you need to set up a Facebook group, I'm not going into the details specifically, but this is just a quick clip of where to find how to set a group up. Quite easy. You can YouTube this. There's tons of resources on that. But why a Facebook group? So on social media, there are different statistics between Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, WhatsApp for the visibility level of your content. That means when you put something out there, how many people are seeing it? And a lot of it is very related to your engagement. So are you being social on social media? They know if you're just trying to sell stuff. They want you to be socially selling stuff if you're going to be on that platform using it for that reason. So are you engaging? Are you being a good Facebook friend? Are you being a good, Instagram follower? These things are so crucial to your success and your visibility. So something that is an interesting little fact is that Facebook groups have one of the highest visibility rates, doubling what your Facebook main page is. So this is a really great place to practice your content, to generate conversations, which is so crucial. Conversation is being social on your social media. And it's a really simple way to collectively move everybody that you're connecting with into one space. Okay, so while we're expanding and growing and evolving into social media, influencers, micro influencers, macro influencers, because you are an influencer. Can we pause for a quick second and everybody just out loud or type in the chat? Maybe you're next to someone who, you can't be talking out loud next to you, but can we just say or type in the chat, I am an influencer. I said it at my hair appointment yesterday and it felt great, actually. I am an influencer. I want to see it. So Facebook groups is getting attention for that reason, is that on your main wall on Facebook, this is just an example, your visibility is about 2.5% of your contacts will see your content. And it's actually maybe even a little bit lower because it's 2.5% of your engaged contacts. And in your private group on the same platform of Facebook, because they're having to choose to be there, just as a fact, the visibility rate is doubled to 5%. Okay, so 2.5 to 5, like not really a big deal unless we're talking conversion and sales, and not to mention those people are choosing to be there and learn about you. Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, so these are kind of like just some basics, and I want to get to the things that are working and kind of more the plan once you have your Facebook set up. So I'm gonna go through this really, really quickly. I'm not even gonna read through the slides, but decide on a unique name and kind of personal mission and vibe to your group. Okay, I've included some examples here just so you can have a peek. Avoid the word VIP and don't use the company Nu Skin. You're not Nu Skin. Nu Skin is you, but you are the brand. You are who people are purchasing from. You are who they are trusting. Okay, so membership questions. This is an important piece of your setup. Now, this might differ for anybody depending on what your focus products are or your focus is. So for me, just as an example, these are my welcome questions. I'm flirting with 40. That's my group name. I'm actually loving it. I'm finding my long lost identity, and my mission in my group, which you'll see in a post later, is really just to teach people how to use their products effectively. But ultimately at the core and the root of that is so that they can find the confidence and their long lost identity, like I'm in the process of doing, and feeling better than I have ever felt in my entire life, both in my health and beauty, but just internally because of the confidence boost that I have been given from these products, this community. And so my questions reflect that. So you can take a quick look there, but it just says, welcome, gorgeous. Tell us how you got here. This is how I talk. And then what concerns do you have that I can help you with? I would love to help you feel amazing and confident in yourself. And then what makes you feel the most self-conscious and lowers your self-confidence? So, most self-conscious and lowers your self-confidence. So these are some things that are really common in health and beauty. And health and wellness, beauty, everything from makeup, skincare, hair care, you name it, and weight management, separate from health and wellness, because I know they go together, but just separate. Those three categories, those three pieces of the industry are what's called infinite opportunity. That means it doesn't matter if you were selling and sharing and social in 1960 or 1740 or 2050, those three platforms, those three categories will always yield income. It's something that people are always looking for. Are the trends different? Of course. Is the platform that we do that different? Of course. It used to be tea time in the 60s and 70s, right? She got a red lipstick. I was going to get a red lipstick too. But the three categories of where people are spending their money have not changed, and they are not projected to change. So just keep an eye, when you're deciding what you're doing over the next 5-6 years and why you're partnered with Nu Skin and what products you want to be branding yourself with. Just keep those things in the back of your mind. Okay, I also want to just say a big thank you to Danielle Mert for giving me these questions. I went in and adjusted them a little bit, but these were her mastermind. Okay, really quick, getting your group prepped. Number 3, have a cover image designed for the group. If you don't know how to do this on Canva, don't spend a lot of time doing it. You're going to expand your skills, get your upline, your mentor, your sponsor, a friend, someone you know can do this to bang it out for you in 3 minutes. Set up your group posting guidelines, also really simple. I personalize mine, just making sure everyone feels friendly and they're getting along and they're supporting each other. And then create your group rules, etiquette, and guidelines. Oh, yeah, I've doubled that, but anyways, it is separate. And it's just really directing them where to share their testimonials, encouraging them, share my link, post things. Okay, so inviting to your group. I want to show you this in real time. I'm going to show you multiple examples of how we organically grow our group, and then outreach that is converting to members. And the reason we want to create them as members is because it allows us to have conversation with them. It allows us to tag them in things from conversation we're having behind the scenes. We want them in our group so that we can love on them while we're making connections with them on the sidelines. This is so crucial. You're not just inviting to your group and posting products and expecting conversion on sales. Yes, they want it, but they're not seeing it, or they're not going to buy because they don't know you. They don't feel connected to you. They don't trust you if that's not happening. Okay, so this is a real life example. I did a post in a private group for Heart Moms. So we share a commonality, spreading positivity, asking people to share with me. The post went wild. I had like 87, I think, qualified leads for contacts. Okay. And I was just being social. And this is where I moved to converting and to having conversations. So I actually had these pre-qualified. I went in, I'm not adding everybody. I'm just adding the ones that are active on the platform that I'm on. And I messaged and just said, thanks for the friend ad. I love being connected to other Heart Moms. She had commented on this post. How old is your little warrior now? Mine is nearly 11. I'm making connection. I'm building trust. I'm not talking a lot about me, but I'm giving a little bit to make a connection. She's sharing something about her little guy. And then I went back. That was July 1st. I have commented on some of her stuff, her profile picture. I was just a good Facebook friend. And then, because you don't invite strangers to parties, then I went in and just sent her the script that I use, which is actually in a resource, which we'll share at the end of the presentation. Okay, so I just asked, how is your summer going? And I hope you don't mind that I am inviting you to my group. I'm going to be sharing more about being a Heart Mom, which I've decided to do, and I haven't really done a lot. I know that some people know it, but it's going to be more, I'm going to let people in. So weird, but we've got to evolve. So within the day, Ashlyn, this is a notification I received. I can't make this up. And you can see it says 3 hours ago, so it might have been in the middle of the night for her, but flirting with 40, thanks for building the community. So I've got a notification that she's actually joined. Okay, so now what, right? Great, we've got all these members, but what do we do with them? So she did answer the questions. This is an updated featured post, which I'm actually going to turn into a welcome video. I might even keep this and do video and post in case someone can't watch the video at that time. For video, you may want to consider having your captions on, make sure it's nice and clear, well lit. You want it to be professional. You don't want to be moving all around. Get your phone stabilized. But start with a post. Get a post up there, okay? So when you invite and she's accepted, I tag her in my post. Okay. And on the resource, it actually shows you step-by-step how to invite. You want to click the invite button. Okay. And then I sent her the link. So you want to actually add her from your group. She will get a notification, but the reason that we send the group link is because then they can actually find it and they may not get their notifications. Okay. I get hundreds in a day. Maybe they do or don't, but they might not see the notification. This piece is crucial, that you go and send that link again and connect with them, letting them know that you invited them. Okay. So this post, I've just tagged her in it and thanked her. Thank you for joining the community. Check out this post to see what our group is all about, and then tell us about yourself. Now, I'm not like, check out my group. Tell me what it's like. It's a community. And while I run the group and I'm proud of that, I like to use language that supports community. Okay. And then I just went back to Messenger and said, hey, Ashlyn, oh my gosh, like I'm so humbled by this. Like, thank you so much for joining our group. I tagged you on the welcome post. I'm letting her know. What if she doesn't see the tag? And I've made up some story that like she doesn't want to share. She doesn't want to be part of it. She's not commenting. Just another group member that does nothing in the group, right? Brings the algorithm down. Not good. Any special plans with Mark this weekend? I promised Julie a game of dominoes this morning. And other than that, I need to stock the fridge. So I'm connecting because what I will do from here is I will ask her about her skin, her, like, have you seen anything in my group that caught your eye? Like, did you get a chance to look at the welcome post? Have you heard of the Lumi Spa? Like, I will be opening conversation, but we don't just do that on hot like that. We're people, we're having conversation. Okay, this is a really important skill. And even if you're like, but I don't want to talk about, like, you can find something. You can find whatever your husband or your boyfriend's 10th ex-girlfriend had for lunch yesterday on Facebook or Instagram. I know you'll be able to find something to talk to that person in Messenger about to open the conversation. You don't have to keep it forever about that. You don't have to be asking her to be a bridesmaid in your wedding, but you do have to make some conversation, okay? Don't be weird. This is another inviting to your group content strategy, okay? And the same rules apply as previously seen. Okay, as previously seen, and I'm going to show you this on this post. I actually had Danielle post this for me yesterday. She's like, I'm going to like post my purse and do this and whatever. And I was like, we talk about content all the time. And I was like, can you please do that right now? I want to show this as an example. And I also want to show you in real time how quickly this worked for her. Okay, so this is not stuff we're just like making up. This is actually things that we've done the research behind, we've taken courses behind the scenes, and we are implementing, but we're seeing results. So this post got this cutie purse from a place you probably wouldn't guess. I posted it in my private group if you want to know. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay. And then she even had private messages on top of the post itself. And literally a woman that had been back and forth with her about a well spa is not in her private group and just wrote, hi, where's the purse from? LOL. Okay. That post is not selling firming cream, but it might sell a well spa. Purely on the fact that it opened up conversation again and is now moving this woman into Danielle's group where we overvalue our products, devices like the well spa. We show testimonials before and afters of the well spa. This is the perfect opportunity to market and position the well spa and valuable content in front of this woman and other women like her. But this is just a specific example of how this converted. Okay. So Danielle just replied, join my group. I'm going to link it. Like, I'm not telling you, you got to get in there, girl. So don't be afraid to make your group like the hot spot. There's no shame in that. You don't have to answer in Messenger. And then she linked her group. Okay. So that same photo, she changed nothing about her photo. I know the color's a little different, but it's just because of the background. She added to her stories. Okay. She created it from Instagram. It went to her Facebook automatically. And so there's a link to her group where people click to join to find out where this cutie little purse is on sale. And they'll never guess where, because they're searching Amazon and they can't find it. So they're like, I got to go join the group. Okay. So this worked, just so you know. Completely not product related, but now I know a lot about Danielle. Can you pop in the comments? And for those of you watching on replay, #replay, you can join in the comments as well. What do you know about Danielle right now? With this post, you don't even know her face. You don't even know what she looks like, but what do you know about her? I'm going to just bring my chat up real quick. Oh, and just so you know, she bought the well spa and the purse. That's an update from the chat. Okay, so there you go. Oh, she's got good taste. Oh, she loves home decor. Yep. She loves to shop. Yep. She loves coffee. She loves Starbucks. Yep. 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 So I know she likes bright colors. I know she likes coral, pink. She's got great style. Yep. She's gritty and likes decor. Oh, this is AI summing up all your comments. She likes pink coffee. You guys are filling my cup, right? How beautiful of a community is this that we get to do that for each other? But it totally works. That's what Danielle is saying. And she's saying, I wish I got paid because people bought it. Well, guess what, guys? That's coming. That's coming with Nu Skin. In the US, it will happen in the fall, where the things that you love from other companies. So spoiler alert, because I don't want you all joining Danielle's group. You don't need to be in there. It was from Reitmans. But in the future, if Reitmans was partnered with Mavely, which is a company that Nu Skin now owns, that platform, Mavely will pay a commission to Danielle for recommending that person, linking it. Okay, so that's coming. So it's another reason we don't want to eliminate us. Don't take Danielle's post and just post it and be like, I'm gonna get people in the group. Like, because it's not you. It's only gonna work for so long, right? These are foundational tools that you're going to use to continue evolving as we go. Okay. Is everyone loving this? Same. I made an Amazon few dollars this week. I know I recommended a book. I made 60 cents. And I know 60 cents. You're like, well, I ain't paying the bills on 60 cents, but hear me out. This is only day one. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And my husband's grandfather always said, take care of the pennies and the dollars will take care of themselves. Isn't that powerful? Compound effect. And don't poo-poo on 60 cents, because we pick up our quarters and our dimes and our nickels and we are like, woo, I'm a money magnet, girlfriend. Okay, moving on. All right, inviting to your group content strategy. I didn't even have anything to offer anyone in this first post. It got me 5 new joins. Okay, and I just included my name, my brand, in my sentence, in my intro. I'm flirting with 40 and finally loving and embracing my freckles. That's super personal. Number one, like, how many of you can just be like, I love my hips. I love my Shakira hips. I love my J-Lo bum. You know, like, how many of you can actually stand confidently and say those things? Like, I do love my freckles, but to say it out loud for other people to hear, I like myself, it's always like it's a bad blueprint we're getting over. Okay, so I'm flirting with 40 and finally loving and embracing my freckles. I didn't ask anything in this post, but my value of self-confidence, self-love, being different, being unique, empowered enough people to click on there to be like, I just want to be connected to you. I feel you. I feel heard and seen. I like this vibe. I want to be like that. Whatever, click to join. Okay. And then the strategy is the same. I do not add them unless I've messaged them to thank them and send them the link again. I'm tagging them in my welcome post and letting them know, because this is a community. You're not just dragging in contacts. That's just transaction. Okay, and then this next one, I decided last minute before date night that I was going to do a live on my hair. So I took a before and after photo. I posted it and said, let me show you how to take second day hair from flat to modern day, date night ready in under 10 minutes, bonus brow tip in flirting with 40. And honestly, I think most people knew how to use a curling iron, but they wanted the brow tip. So I got 3 new ads from that. And one of them is actually launching her business tonight. Why? Not because they added to my group and I have the perfect opportunity post in there. In fact, I don't even have any opportunity posts in there. But because I added, tagged, started conversation, asked her, like, what did you think of, what did you think of the hair? And were you there for the brow tip or the hair? Like, I had a conversation with them. Why are you not doing this with me? You've got a great profile too. I know you didn't come in here for the hair tip. It's literally how it all happened. Okay. Conversation starters. Okay. Patricia, don't kill me for this one. It's the only screenshot I could get. And I quickly added this as I was creating the presentation. So Patricia's value in the group, like we need to give people a reason to be in the group. So grabbing cute links for purses and all of these things, like these are all great ideas and communities of what we're about. And these are just our ideas, right? Like maybe you're really into fitness. And so you're linking athletic wear, right? You're linking your favorite finds. Okay. Or you've got a great stretch routine for after a workout that, you know, helps with muscle repair. Maybe you promote the Well Spa, Renew Spa, right? So Patricia's is really about skincare and aging gracefully. You know, she's in her 50s. And so she did this reel and posted it as video into her group. And again, I just wanted to plug this here because the previous posts are all stagnant posts, which is fine. But if you're going to be an 18 player, you need to get into doing video. Okay. And so I shared this because she's not asking anyone to buy a single thing on this video. She's pouring value. And like, she got 16 likes, she's got 8 comments, she's had messages about it. So here in this video, she's mixing Greek yogurt, honey, and I think lemon, if I'm correct, Patricia, to make a face mask. And she talks about how it tightens skin, shrinks pores. Like, is it scientific? No, it's not backed by new skin science, but have people been using foods and ingredients and antioxidants and proteins to improve their skin and their health forever? Yes. Is it free for them to get value and make small shifts and just feel the cooling effect of a mask on their face, to feel the benefits of self-care, right? To make them move. She's influencing them. She's making them move and change and shift. Maybe they've never done it before. And they're like, well, if that pretty girl's going to do it, I'm going to slap some yogurt on my face too. And then she adds her for them to get to know her. And she literally like grabs it and says, and you can eat it too. And it makes a great snack. The leftovers make a great snack. Like, you can't put that in on a post, right? On a stagnant post. So this is my challenge to you today, to go and create 15 to 30-second video, put it in your group about anything, even a product that you do already have and that you know and are familiar with while you're coming up with creative ideas. I'm challenging you to be visible. Your visibility is your responsibility. So if your posts aren't taking off and you're not having conversations and nothing's happening and you're not making sales, I'm asking you to take radical responsibility on that. Okay, don't wait for your sponsor or some magical prince on a white horse to come and save you for content creation. Yes, you can use stagnant posts. Yes, you can use what's working. Yes, you can, share before and afters, but you can't prevent evolution and still expect the same results that you've been having or that other people are having or going to have. Truth bombs coming at you. Okay, next is, this is a board and a document, so however you like to consume, for inviting scripts and strategies. So it's basically this, but covered much more in depth and really goes into asking for the referral post. What are you saying to invite, but really get good at conversations. Don't rely on scripts. Okay, these are ideas and you can start with those, but you'll get better and better as you go. Okay, I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to stop my record as well.